want to talk about how the unfolding or the decline of the United States is happening right now. And it is two things. It's mainly resolving around image and propaganda. Now, propaganda, if you want to know what it is a selling of a message or a way to think about a topic. Usually it's manufactured and intentional. For example, when I was in high school, we had read about how, the USSR had carefully owned, I guess, the state communication, the news, and then had crafted a message about how well the state is doing. And that flyers, etc., and that is propaganda. Now, what's funny is that none of my teachers talked about how modern United States, sure, they mentioned like the wartime efforts, but they never mentioned modern day propaganda. I suppose either they were blind, that they were being influenced by it, or they actually wanted us to maybe have the same message. And so, two things are being undone here, which really does not do well for the image of the United States. In terms of viewership and trust, admiration, and viewing it as a moral leader. The first is with China. There has been tremendous amount of anti-China propaganda over many years. It's been particularly heavy within the last, I think, 15 years, as China has really ramped up their production, their economy, and their manufacturing. So right now, recently, a person called Speed has done a stream. He's like a 19-year-old kid from Ohio. And so streams are not edited. They are can't really be biased. I guess you could choose where you go, but it's an accurate image of the place because it's live. And so he's going there. He's doing kung fu. There are some crazy fans, unruly fans. There are loving fans. There are devoted fans. There are people saying "I love you." But most importantly, they are showing that these Chinese people are, living in, well, at least the cities he's going to, they're really living in nice cities, fairly safe, fairly clean, and they aren't some backwards, savage barbarians that they are sometimes honestly depicted when it comes to American depictions. Now, if you don't believe me, and I say this as someone that's fairly open minded and has been to China, you just have to look at when COVID came out and the media was depicting China as, well, a bunch of bat eaters with the wet markets, somewhat